Alright. Sorry, Jordan. Didn't give you your music. But, yeah. Okay, so where we're at right now is... Hang on. We're in part 2 of the third class trial with Angie and, Tenko. So what we know so far is that, Angie wants to do the ritual for the Necronomicon, which is the motive after the second class trial. So, for chapter 3 is the motive. And someone on the student council, or Kokichi, because he can lockpick, got into the room and killed Angie, because Angie would only let people from the student council in the lab. And once they killed Angie, they hung one of the effigies near the back door of her lab, and stuck the sword from Kiyo's lab into it. And then when the culprit hung all the other effigies to make it look less suspicious. Then they spun the effigy near the back door, around and around, to give it some, I don't know what kind of effect you'd call it, but anyways, but once they had it spun enough, they immediately went out the back door and closed it. And then the effigy spun the other way, obviously, because that's how physics works. And then it locked the door from behind them. So that's how it created locked room murder, where it looked like both doors were locked, even though the someone was dead inside. The culprit had left. Now, it looks like Himiko, in my opinion, Himiko seems suspicious because she was outside of Angie's lab when we got there. And she was just chilling. It was kind of weird. Potential energy, indeed. So, that's how the locked room murder happened. And then, once we were in mid-investigation, we were going to do a seance to talk to Angie, her ghost or her spirit or whatever. And then Himiko chose the middle dark empty room to do the seance in. And so we get it all set up. We did all the preparations for the seance. But mid-seance, we hear a thud. We hear some big sound, and but we keep going with the seance. But eventually, we get confused. Kiyo gets confused because Angie's spirit never comes speaking through Tenko. So we stop the seance and we turn on the lights, or whatever, and Tenko is dead. And so, okay, and from that we determined that a sickle was placed at the top of the cage Tenko was in, pointing downward, but still at the top of the cage, under the blanket though still. And the thud that we heard mid-seance was someone jumping on one of the floorboards, the floorboard that Tenko was on, except on the opposite side. This created a seesaw effect, and it put Tenko's neck into the sickle. And it's been 4 minutes, Nightbot. Sorry, I don't know why. I feel like it's kind of random sometimes. Himiko is suspicious because she chose the room for it. So in my opinion, Himiko is suspicious in both the murders. I hope it is not Himiko because, well, the only real reason I have for that is because I spent free time with her. And I haven't maxed her out yet. So let's get right in. This is the second half of the third class trial.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for... Guess the Victim Quiz!
A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz?
The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap.
Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It is okay. I'm sure everyone is happy. How do you know? It could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me!
Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with this nonsense all the time.
That's the right answer, Monodam.
Why? He hasn't said anything.
Exactly. 'Cause there are no victims. Yeah, even if you're killing this killing game, you're a winner. 'Cause then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous... Posthumous? posthumous popularity.
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon, too.
I don't know what that word means, but it seems like post-death? I don't know. Or post... after something, obviously. Because that's post.
Whoa! This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ooh!
Oh, I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute. Ah, did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Uh-oh. Dude, Monotaro is actually dead.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends. Huh? Did you hear something?
Oh, no.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Are they both gonna die? Monotaro and Monophony? They're both being mean to Monodam. So, Himiko is just accused, basically, by Kyo. Of killing Tenko, specifically.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
I think Kyo is suspicious. Maybe he had the room set up for the murder in all the rooms. That's possible. No, not really. Because you need the sickle in the right room. I don't know. Well, Ducky Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Kimiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening? No, no, I'm not listening. What? I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore. Dude, this is a real feels bad, man. She just, like, doesn't care about life anymore. It's pretty sad. Himiko. Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead. Gah. The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it. That's not the problem.
Damn it! Don't tell me you've given up! Himiko, don't give up!
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial! Just shut up. I told you I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko is the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Ooh, Kyo. That's a bold accusation. I think that you are trying to frame her.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko. Himiko not that kind of person. Goto can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime. I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we're gonna look for more possibilities.
That does seem like a rather a pointless question. A quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So don't give up, Himiko.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaide died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. Alright, let's do it. Non-stop debate. First one of the stream. Alright. Alright, so the bullets we have. Hole in the corner, Bloody Kokichi. I think... Could we be using Bloody Kokichi? While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That piece had also had a part of the crosspiece cut off. The portion that supported the floorboard. Let's try it out.
It was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Was it someone... What? Dared her into picking that room? No.
Of the 3 empty rooms. Empty rooms. Why'd you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms, maybe trap too.
Easy shot. Because... I did say that all the rooms were trapped before. I didn't even realize that. Kokichi probably did that the same. Hey Kibo, what's up? How you doing, man? It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all traps.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you. Resident sleeper, dude. Kokichi is just sleeping. That's way too careless. Hey, wait. What are you talking about? I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. I think it's Kokichi. While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right? Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped. What? Hold on. There was also a loose floorboard in the next room? So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one. If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Oh.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Dude, it's Kyo. Especially you. It's Kyo.
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
But that does not... This does not... take the blame away from Angie's death. Because remember, if the 2 deaths have separate culprits, we only need to find Angie's killer. So, if Tenko's killer is different than Angie's, then Tenko's killer does not matter. Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you? Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. She really wanted Himiko to survive. Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives, it's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. If I give up here, I wouldn't be able to face Tenko or Angie.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive. Let's go, Himiko. Do not say everyone. After all, the Black End is still among us.
Jeez, there you go, killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Character development, Pug. Yeah, dude. Himiko. Please survive, Himiko, so I can max you out. Your soul, bro? Well, anyway, do you think the Black End this time has some sort of superpower? What are you talking about? Well, as a self-proclaimed expert on stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, the That is a good point.
See, it's Kyo! It's Kyo! Because he made the circle! Oh my, he drew the circle! And he made it very clear to everyone to be very careful on the circle. It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility. But I think it might have been something else. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason. Circle, circle, circle. Easy. Free. It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
It's Kokichi, dude. He pretended like the seance failed, but he knew it would fail. Even if it's a real seance, he knew it would fail because he changed something with the magic circle when he hit the floorboard. Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Maybe not. Look, the floorboard is not at all touching the circle. It's completely inside of it. Barely, though. No, that can't be right. Because her part of the floorboard was inside the cage. So the other part of the floorboard must have been outside the cage. So I feel like the image is missing part of it, but yeah. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it. What? Didn't you hear what I just said, Shuichi? Did you just hear me right now? Part of the floorboard has to be outside of the cage. So the magic circle's purpose is to keep us away from the whole trick.
Oh, it's part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. The only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Man, it's Kyo. But, again, doesn't matter if it's different than Angie's killer. Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Oh? Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. Genius. Genius. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. No, the variables were very few in this. The only variable really was who. Like, Kyo didn't care who was in the cage. Tenko just volunteered herself. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. This is hype. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo?
Answer already. Did you do it? What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is a problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? Let's see. What kind of things do we have here? Markers? Nah. White sheet? No. I actually don't know. How did he know? Very interesting indeed. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand. Wait a minute. Maybe. Did you figure it out? That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used. How did the culprit find the seesaw in the darkness? Touch. What? What? Okay. Why do they even have, like, smell in there? What would they have smelled? The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt. That way, they could get around in the dark. Like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't seesaw middle of room? Goto doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right? Hmm? Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there's nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there is something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know it. Yeah, We'll use what? Marker? No. Stone marker? Stone marker, right? No, it's not stone marker. Magic circle. No! I thought that was an A. G! That's it. Circle. Circle, circle. Where's an R? R? See? Oh! E. 3. Nice. Okay. They use a magic circle. Ah, smart. Because it's made of salt. That's it! The magic circle! They used the magic circle! Remember, the magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit uses salt's texture to feel their way through the dark. I see. So Kyo traced a magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard. Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it's so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
I mean, you knew exactly what it looked like. Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room. So? So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
I mean, if you're in the corner, can't you just walk forward with your hand down, like on the floor, and just go until you feel salt? And then you know roughly where you are in the circle. Probably. Are you talking about the magic circle in the document? That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Exactly. Because he had it perfectly memorized, if he knew anywhere on the circle he was, then wouldn't he just be able to go to where he wanted to go? So which is it? Is there any way to check? Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on. I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever. Everyone, may I have your attention, please? Let's go, Kibo. Show me.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please? Yo, does he have photographic something? Like, did he take a picture with his eyes? Can you just do that? Can you just, like, recall his memories?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention? No, the flashlight. Hype.
Ugh! I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miyu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really?
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone. What is this? What is the function?
Alright, so, what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Huh? Image recording?
Wait, if Miyu installed it, what did she want it used for if not this? I think this is a perfect moment. The perfect usage. Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. That's hype. Ready? Yo! Sick.
From your mouth?
I've also used magic like that before. This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Oh, I see. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, Kibo. Good work. Why'd it come out of your mouth, though? Go on, take the picture and see for yourself. Okay, got it. I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. So this is a magic circle used for the seance. Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything? Do I notice anything? Let me see. Not a lot. I mean, not sure. Notice anything? Spot? No. Okay. Oh, it is a spot. Shoot. Is it? What do I notice? What do I notice here? Okay. It's maybe some part of it is not symmetrical. Not quite symmetrical. This does not have a symbol on it. I think something is off about this area here.
As far as I can tell, it looks the same as the drawing in the document.
Since we're trying to find out how the culprit moved from the corner, maybe check there? Everyone's staring at me! I screwed up! They think I'm a fraud! I'm not a fraud. Oh! These lines then. Is it this one up here? You see how there's a line going to the right off of this, but there's no going to the left. Oh ho. Very nice. Thank you, Kokichi, for that hint. This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
I lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboards from anywhere in the room. That was all from the document after all. So it's different from the document after all.
All because Hibiko noticed? And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah. What was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Wow. Sure what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for women's natural beauty, so... See? Yoko's down! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan! Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Please don't ask me why I agreed to that. That is an excellent question. Hey, I mean, honestly, you got a pretty good feature out of it. You got 2 features. You got the flashlight and videoing, which is very useful, you know? Probably worth. Yeah. You killed Tango, didn't you? Just give it up and admit it already. So, Kyo, do you have any objections? You can. Oh.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Alright, I want to see what Truth Blade I'll probably use here. I think... This is tough. I actually don't know. I feel like... I'll have to see. Unimportant?
I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Rebuttal Showdown, of course. Iron Cage, White Sheet, Dog Statue. Pretty much all of the objects that were used for the seance. Kyo was the one who placed the sheet over the cage and removed it off the cage. The white sheet. It has to be the white sheet. Yeah, it has to be the white sheet. Ow, I missed. Alright, we got it, we got it. Oh! Got it, nice. Advance! Gee, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. So smart. I don't like this game as much. But I'm doing well this time. Got it. Easy. Oh, I never get the V counter on the Rebuttal Showdown because I always completely forget to slow down and look where it is. The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with the white cloth. You could have secretly placed a sickle when you draped the cloth. How does that even work? I don't even know. So let's take a look. Look how big the sickle is. Not a small object. How can we? Okay, I see. Because the top of it has that square area. I guess he could have put it in there. But I feel like we still would have noticed. I guess not, though. You know. I mean, if he was doing the cloth and the sickle at the same time, maybe we wouldn't have. I don't know. I retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful. That's exactly correct.
What?
It's correct? Then why don't you just give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tanko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Yumiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't remember? Or don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But that it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless? You mean Monokuma's an extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? So, Kyo is not the one who killed Angie. Almost certain, because he could not have gone to the room, because he's not in the student council. So that does pose a problem. So now we wonder, is it Himiko again, as I originally suspected? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter a research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. That's wrong. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we could discuss this rationally and calmly. There's a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
Chill, Kibo. That's enough. It's voting time. I'm gonna vote for him.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and Angie. See, it might be Himiko because she's trying to push Kyo so hard right now. It might be Himiko. Now hold on, jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Anyway, you look at this case, Kyo's obviously the culprit. Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision. Wowee! This argument is getting intense. At times like this, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this. Me too.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Alright. No! Wait. I skipped the animation! I didn't want to do that! I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at the buttons, the controls. I'm so mad! The intro for this game is so hype. Anyways, whoops. Kyo killed Tenko and Angie. Nice. He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her. Oh, it's probably lab. Ooh, maybe not. I'm lucky. The katana was found in Kyo's lab. Nice. Okay. Kyo, or did maybe, but he not blackened? Tarpaulin trying to get some golden straws. Gotcha. And Celeste, I assume. He's planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Not possible. The rule was added after both murders.
Oh, I should have read that. Oh well. Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve. Yo, get owned. Yo, I play Mario Party. These guys are getting destroyed. They can't win against my mashing. It would be a mistake to vote for before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder. Mystery? What kind of mystery? Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder. What is it? Is it? It has to be like the dried blood under the floor, or yeah, dried blood under the floor probably. I think that's right. I'm not sure. I believe it might even have to do something to do with Angie's murder. Yes, the outlined piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. At Tenko's murder scene is... Nice. Okay, I was right. The bloodstain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers. Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet. Quite curious.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because... it happened before the seance. Yeah, okay. The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance. Before the seance? We should make it clear whose blood it was. The bloodstain from before the seance, it has to be them. Angie. Nice. That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's, it was Angie's. Yeah? Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there, doesn't mean she was killed there.
Oh, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only student council members could have killed Angie, since her body was in the lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore. So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but wait for her to come out of it? I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone. I checked all 3 empty rooms. Places she might have gone? Why didn't you check the empty rooms then? Why did you check what could Angie have done in the empty rooms? Was she planning to use the Necronomicon? Was she planning to use the Necronomicon in one of the empty rooms? Hmm? The empty rooms are the only place I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in those rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, but I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie. Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true? Or... I think it is. Necronomicon. Yeah.
That research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why did she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles. Do you want a candle? Wait. What does this require? Did it require a candle? To burn the book? She wanted the candle to burn the book. That seems like it seems viable. She would drop hot wax on her body. That sounds something only you would do, Mio. What did Kokiji see? Something Angie did. There has to be a clue there. Yeah, it has to be the candle. Close. Nice. Okay. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle. Yeah, for Kiki Wax play. No. Angie is gonna use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead, after burning the effigy, or after preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. All right. Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire within Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the cupboard attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood under his floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Brave, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. Or bravo. Not brave, Himiko. Bravo, Himiko. Yeah. If we had done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards. That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died. Yep. It sounds like to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be Ato's will. Or maybe the power of magic? It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room and then moved to the lab?
Yep. I knew he was gonna say this, but we have the duct tape.
Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry her body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. Hmm? She was killed after she was carried to her lab. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that.
What relevance does that have? None. There's no evidence to prove it.
Is there really no evidence, though? If she didn't die in the empty room, then why was she attacked twice? The culprit must have been a big, bad meanie to do that. Everyone's staring at me! I screwed up! They think I'm a fraud! Forehead injury, then? Yeah. Okay. I chose the duct tape, but, I mean, I think they both kind of are similar. The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see! That puddle of blood is from the killing blow! Huh! It's all clear now! Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab. And it was there that the culprit finished her off!
All clear? This is all clear? What are you all talking about? All clear? What is a all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all? You what? What are?
What the? What?
Sweet Korikiyo, sweet calm yourself. The words are all hollow. There's no meaning to any of them.
What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog.
Is Kyo a girl? Or is that just another personality? What the heck?
Nothing is clear to me, clear at all.
It looks like he looks like a girl. Is he not a girl? The answer here is gonna be the duct tape. Yeah. Okay. This is easy now. It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed. What? That wasn't it.
So you did see blood in the hallway? Then why wasn't it smeared all over? Because it's not there, is it? You're just bending the facts to make me suspicious. What kind of detective are you?
I made a mistake. I need to think it over again. Did I choose the wrong bullet? No? The bloodstain. No bloodstains. I wonder if there's another one I can slash. There we go. Okay. There's a second one. There's 2 I can cut. I just assumed I can cut the first one on this one, just because I don't like it. There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody duct tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gota didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It was most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body. Must have been Atua who did that for us. Atua, of course.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder. I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie. I mean, it's Kyo. He's sweating, dude. He's worried. It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So it's true. Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer. You killed both of them. Why did Kyo feel the need to kill 2 people? What point did that serve? We'll see. Why? Why didn't you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you kill them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident. An accident? That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident. What was an accident? Neither of them seemed like accidents at all. Not planned? Maybe Angie's was not planned. Because he wanted to do the seance, right? Or not? No, there's no reason for him to do the seance if he knew it wouldn't work from the start. So the murder that was an accident. I mean, it had to have been the seance. No, the way Tenko was killed required meticulous preparations. Koichi, please tell me. I want to know everything I can. No, this is wrong. Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud. Alright, well, I guess it's Angie. Oh, I see. I understand. Angie walked in on Kyo preparing the other's murder. Wow. I should have figured that out, actually. Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko was an accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there's no reason for him to kill Tenko. He only needed to kill 1 for this game. Killing 2 is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill 2 of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Kyo. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations, not a single one of them. For you see, there's no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Well said. Good job, Kyo. Yes, thanks.
Look! Creeps me the fuck out! No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie? Is there? Or is there not? Is there none? Sickle This is something we haven't used yet, I don't think. Sickle. Let's take a look. Let's just see what happens. You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize blows like that won't work, right?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. Oh, it's one of the floorboards. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Get.
That's not possible.
I think you may have misunderstood.
Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Come on, apologize. Apologize, 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 apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. What is this again? Oh, okay. I love this one. This one's so fun. What? I did not miss that. Are you joking me? I missed that one for sure. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, I'm falling apart here. Once I get the wrong button, I just fall apart. Oh, no, wrong button! Oh, wrong button! Got it. Okay, okay. We're going. Oh my gosh, I'm getting wrecked. Ah! I don't know my buttons! Ah! I literally missed all of those because I got that. I did them all in wrong order. What is this one supposed to be? What does that even mean? Wait, what does that one even mean? I don't know what that one means at all. Oh, it's just hidden. I see. Okay, I understand. I'm getting wrecked though. Oh my god. This is so hard. I understand what's going on though. This is hard. Oh my god, that was tough. This is tough now. Remove floorboard. It's just hiding the timer. Okay. Yeah. Obviously I didn't read that mid-game, but... Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick. Ugh! Yeah! I see. So how do you know that floorboard was a murder weapon? There's a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard. Angie's blood? Blood that was splattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must have not been in place at the time of the attack. Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it. Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the floorboard used to hit Angie, it's the floorboard from the seesaw trick. It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Ah! Ah!
Nice. That was a good scream. I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in. And he cold cocked her with the floorboard? Cold cocked. Oh, poor girl. All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already. So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. Alright, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake, end this last trial. I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Kyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess. Let's go. Close an argument. We're there. Who is the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Okay. What weapon knocked Angie unconscious? The removed floorboard. Nice. Okay. What was compressing the injury on Angie's head while she was carried? Duct tape. What weapon killed Angie? No. Whose effigy was stabbed with a katana? Wait, hit the sliding lock. Remove the gold leaf katana. It was either this. This is either this panel or the last panel. Choose this one. Nope. Okay. Ow. Okay, yeah. I knew it was one of them. I just wasn't sure which. Okay. Sickle placed to kill. No. The handle of the spinning katana. Hit the sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kyo. No. Okay. What object did Tenko rest her forehead on during the seance? Small stone. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? Sickle. Okay. Who, besides Kokichi, was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Me. How was the culprit able to move around in the darkness? Okay, the path of salt. Why does it have to go through the animation every time? Alright. When the culprit approached the cage, the culprit approached the cage. Stomps hard on the floorboard. Yeah. How did the magic circle get erased? Footsteps contaminating the scene. Okay. And then, who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Shuichi. Me. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kokichi's lockpicking. Whose effigy was stabbed? Kaide. And this one? Cut crosspiece. Okay. Perfect. Pretty good round there. Very good round. Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. It was a really good, well thought out murder, actually, the seance one. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and to whoever picked the room. And to whoever picked the room, yeah. To cut the crosspiece, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspiece in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting cross pieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. What is she doing? Oh, she didn't like try and defend herself or anything? The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. Wait, why was she unsuspecting? At least in the image. Maybe she was unsuspecting, maybe Kyo heard her footsteps and hid? Or something? But this image clearly shows that she knew that he was there. Rip. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. Pretty good improvisation, to be honest. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked her up her unconscious body and carried her to her research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. It's too bad. Poor Angie. It was an accident. She wasn't even, like, supposed to be killed here. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. And while she's unconscious, straight up just destroyed her. Then they stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery, which was pretty good, honestly. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. It overwhelmed the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other room was a key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaide's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana was with it. Nice spacing, dude. That's a tipper right there. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it removed at the slightest touch. The culprit would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point it was too late. The room was sealed. There's no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. I wonder how long she would have just chilled in that lab, or in her own lab, dead, if Kokichi didn't have lockpicking. Like, we wouldn't have, it would just would have stayed there, right? There's no way. Maybe that's what he was planning. Maybe he didn't want anyone to find Angie, and he wanted the murder to be the only murder to actually be the seance one. That makes sense. I mean, we already knew that Angie's murder was accidental, but maybe he also didn't want us to find Angie. Smart. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulate us into performing the seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Man, he had this so well planned out. Like, so much. He removed so many variables. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. So smart. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with the cloth, they secretly placed a sickle. I feel like you'd still notice it. I don't know. Maybe not. If the cloth was big enough, maybe not. Finally, 4 of us placed a wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song. Nice. Kokichi's yelling at the candle. Yeah, dude. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines in the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, I feel like they would have noticed his voice moving because he was singing as well, you know? How could they not have noticed that? Unless he can throw his voice really well, how would they not notice that he was like moving? We were close enough together where you definitely would have noticed that. They found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. They lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle at the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We removed the culprit's directions. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. discovered Tenko's body. Smart. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it onto the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. Unwittingly? Okay. Yeah, unwittingly. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Got him. Smart. Korikyo Shinguji, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders. That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korikyo, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah, okay. So you finally admit you did it.
Korikyo shouldn't have been able to feel the salt. He's wearing gloves. Yo, is that true? Maybe you feel a little bit. Maybe the gloves are really thin. Who knows? Yeah, they're just like bandages. I think you could still feel them on your fingertips, maybe. It's really thin.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, it's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
Yeah, it is my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate. I was so close to 100.
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already.
Roger that! One voting time coming out! The heart racing excitement is... The heart racing excitement!
As the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off!
It's voting time!
Maybe he used his tongue to taste the salt? That'd be interesting. Gross. Oh, damn, is so mad. Can I? Oh, wait, I want to vote for not me. Or for not Korikyo. For the sake of time, I guess I will, though. I mean, I think Kibo last time he said it didn't do anything, even though, because everyone already knows it's Kyo, so it's a majority vote.
Now then, since the voting has finished, let's see the result.
Let's see, who did Kyo vote? I want to see who Kyo voted for. Oh, Kyo voted for himself too. Dang.
Who'll be chosen as a Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Alright, show me this. Show me this execution. I'm glad Himiko wasn't the Blackened. Because then I would have lost my free time. I would have been so salty. I'm already a little salty that I haven't even maxed her out yet. After like 16 free times. I definitely got like a B or a C maybe. What? How did I get an A? Are you joking me? Okay, Kibo, you saw how destroyed I got in this class trial. How did I get an A? How'd I get an A? I don't even know.
Wow, seriously? You're correct again! Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row! If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round.
How's this gonna last that long?
It's finally over.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why'd you kill Angie and Tenko?
Yeah, he don't need to kill both, no matter what motive he had.
Motive?
Did your motive have something to do with transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how would that trigger a murder?
Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up! I never said I was scared.
The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Because we're friends. I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing like as that.
That has nothing to do with the motive? That wasn't her voice, but that's fine. Then, why?
For the one that I love. There is someone that I love. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for.
What the heck?
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love.
Yo, I'm gonna get banned.
No matter what anyone says.
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you! Some of us aren't that lucky!
So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But, why'd you need to kill both?
If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
TOS, dude. No.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside.
Inside? Don't look at me! I'm not his lover! Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway. Oh, what? What the what?
Gil, who is it? Who is this person you love?
Is it really one of us?
When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy. I mean inside me. Yes, the one I love lives inside me, my dearest sister.
Sister?
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister. But duh, if you're his sister, he would have killed himself already. Wow, that is an excellent response, but also terrible. Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
What the heck? Getting a little incest here.
I loved her so deeply, and she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love, but none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
That's messed up.
That is why, for my beloved sister, I had to.
Wonder if he's ever brushed her teeth. Oh, what a scene.
You had to escape from here, right?
No, I had to kill for her.
What?
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
Deceased?
My sister's now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right? For her sister's sake, I've killed many. To send her 100 friends.
Oh my god. Kyo is actually crazy. This is messed up.
They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
But what?
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Yeah, sister is very happy. Yes,
Yes, Koikyo. I am very happy. Thanks to you. I am not lonely. Could it be? The lipstick version of Kyo is... I am Koikyo's older sister. Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What the hell?
after I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught. I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me. She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Yeah, now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
That's wonderful, Koikyo. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
He's just delusional. He's just delusional.
What a set.
What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
You said you killed a lot already, right? That wasn't just the two you killed here?
What?
She's like he was already crazy before he got here. You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends.
Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium, he said it worked better on girls.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with the girl.
Oh my gosh. He said it would work best with a girl.
I spent my time evaluating all the girls here. And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends.
Worthy? Hey! How come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care. Then, the second victim could have been me. Himiko died in place of me. Aw, poor Himiko. And I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. Wait, that was Himiko. Can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister. She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But how did you...
It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes, she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend. I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister.
I'm scared. Yeah, you should be. Koikyo is actually crazy. What the heck?
I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though, I was planning on having you become sister's friend too. Eventually.
But what? You do all that for?
Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You're interested in the kid's child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right? It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that. I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Kaido, are you okay? You look kind of pale.
Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now.
Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else, too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste a seance trick I prepared.
Yo, come on, man. He didn't have to kill a second person. He might have even gotten away. You're talking like you killed her just because you could.
No, not just because I could. I'll send you another friend to sister.
Koikyo, you're such a thoughtful little brother. but it was bad to get greedy.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister.
Do you understand now? That was for the circumstances of Korikyo's crime.
I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister. That's wrong. That's so wrong.
Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned from sister's death. Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korikyo's side. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. I love you.
Cut it out already. I understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tanko have to die for something so unfair?
Because death is unfair.
Yeah?
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death?
If Kyo didn't go through the seesaw murder, he most likely would have got away with Angie's murder. Yeah, I know. That's crazy then. I mean, people probably would have noticed, like, the floorboards, but they wouldn't have been able to attribute it to anything. They would have thought that someone cut it or something, and maybe they planned something, but nothing would have happened from it, you know? He definitely would have gotten away, I feel like. Because we would have had no reason to investigate the dark, empty rooms where Angie had or he left some evidence for Angie's bloodstain. With Angie's bloodstain, so.
Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it.
If people were watching this?
Knock off the bullshit. At least sick fucks would enjoy watching this. Hell yeah. If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends. I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
It's alright, sweet Korikyo. Come to me.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started. It's a moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
Punishment time.
My beloved sister, at long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
Yes. Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. Oh wait, I can't accept this.
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted. Why do you think so many different creatures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease? The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate anthropologist, Korikyo Shinguji.
I'll watch over you as a ghost, as your friend. I will watch over you.
It won't just be me and Korikyo. All those who died will be watching.
I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends. I'll be watching forever and ever.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Alright, let's go. That was a pretty good case. I liked it a lot. More than the second one for sure. The second one was kind of lame. I'm gonna cut him in half. Cultural melting pot. What the? You gonna puke? What's the point of spinning him around? Just to make him feel sick? Wow, they're boiling him alive. That's pretty messed up. He's gonna put Monodam in there. Oh, he's going in there himself! Oh, Monodam's gonna... Okay, yeah. This is gross. Is he actually melting? Hello, sister. Monodam! No, Monodam's dead. What the? What's going on here? Oh, assault. Wow. Kill them after death, even. That's pretty brutal. Not as brutal as Kirumi's or Kaide's. Kaide's is still the worst, in my opinion.
What?
No! Monodam! Why?
What the? To think my cute child would commit suicide? Ah! It's so cute! It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along! Boo 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 boo!
Monodam committed suicide! Puke again? Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him. Yes, the other Monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey, but who's Monodam?
Huh? You already forgot? That's kind of scary.
Well, looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so... I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? Poo poo poo. You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic. I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right?
Poo poo poo. Who can say?
What a waste! If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it! That could have resurrected one of my dead siblings!
Which one?
Well, I don't know. They're all pretty terrible, actually. That's funny.
Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time. It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Boo 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 boo. Too bad.
Nice. So we're done. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead. Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead. The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what.
That's not something a coward like you should say.
Shut up! Leave me alone!
But there's one thing that this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have. And Gold do his best to keep everyone safe. Gold want to protect everyone.
But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, your talent's an assassin's way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh? I work hard, so everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
Oh, let's go, Maki. Maki's best, dude. I love Maki now.
Huh? May not be possible now. I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't want to run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone.
Maki.
I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What is your true calling as Achilles shows?
Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll is one of my sidekicks.
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? Oh, you guys are so close now. This must be a powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away, and only 9 remain. By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces? Just 9 of us. Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right? No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But, hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead. Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Kaito.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hold up. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. There's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept. Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology.
Oh man, Kokichi is a savage. It seems like everything is settled for now. Even though we're missing her. Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta. I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her. I remember how I felt. Oh, Gonta understand. God, Himiko is such a liar. Huh? Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know? What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it. Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back. Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Nice. Tanko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko.
Damn it!
Oh! Oh! Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. Aww. That's a sad CG. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through, and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. That's poor girl. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However... Aww, that's nice CG too. Is she hard to carry, Gonta? No, she fine. She's sleeping very peacefully. She's all tuckered out after crying. Everyone sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I've told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying. Yeah, but she looks so peaceful, sleeping like that. She probably felt better after laying it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then go to carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? What? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya. Does she mean her boobs? I can't even tell. There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all. As in her boobs. Alright, because she's so flat. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito, what's up? Kaito, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just want to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Are you sure? Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were
You worried about me?
Yeah, worried about your stupidity.
Got him.
Huh? Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito.
Huh. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. What the heck?
Damn it.
What? What's going on with Kaito? Did he eat something? What is going on? Why is he coughing up blood? He must actually be sick? Is he cursed?
I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone to space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Transfer student from beyond the grave is done. Now, we're down to 9. We actually only have like a few guys left. Oh, never mind. I thought they were sorted with guys on the front and guys in the back. Or girls in the back again. It's not like that though. Mysterious mask. Alright. I am going to save and then probably end the stream. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. There's a good class trial. I kind of had a little guess as to how Angie died in terms of the effigies and the locked room, I think. I did not at all guess the seance kill. Once Kyo started to accuse Himiko very openly, I started to suspect Kyo. Especially since he is like the seance guy. So, I mean, he's the one who told everyone about the seance, or wanted to perform the seance in the first place. I thought that we would have 2 culprits though, just because, I mean, I had no reason to believe that Kyo would want to kill 2 people. It just wouldn't make sense. Thinking logically, if you want to actually get out, it just doesn't make sense to kill 2 people. You're just leaving more evidence. So, yeah, here's a good case though. We will probably be continuing on to chapter 4 on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun. It was a good case. Though, I've never gotten destroyed so hard in a case. In part 1 of the VOD, I think I reset twice. Which I died twice, which is just insane because I ran out of time both times. It was really tough. The second half was a breeze though, overall. Not difficult at all. So, but yeah, it was awesome. All right, thanks guys. See ya.